weren't raised right. You gotta understand, you can't blame nobody. You have to look at the fact that you gotta take full accountability of your actions because you saw what happened to Duke. Anybody can get it, boy. You gotta look at the fact he knew them, boy. That wasn't nobody that he didn't know. They said that that man knew them. They said that the only reason why he got sent up is because he had the jury and they ain't had no money. Right. You gotta understand, they weren't doing no shows like that. And the shows that they did do, they had to split the whole 85K with like 4 people. So it only left them with like 10K a show.
I mean, and forget when you go to some places like Madison Square, you need more money than that just to rent it out. You know what I mean? The electricity alone costs more than that just to turn it on for the night.
That's why Boosie, they said he went to Miami, but you gotta understand, the GDs in Miami with the Crips.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the fact that the GDs in Miami with the Crips.
Yeah.
So the GDs clicked up with the Crips. So it's no way that Boosie gonna be able to do no shows. I'd be surprised if they canceled any of that. Any of his shows, man. Like real talk, man. You gotta look at the fact that ain't nobody know that Boosie real live was gonna try to send Duke up. They said, hey, if y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button for details, man. We not letting up, boy. RP Duke, man. It's justice for Duke or nothing. We know for a fact that there's a lot of people who got sent up behind this Duke the Judas situation. The GDs in Miami right now. You ain't safe nowhere. And I told y'all, anybody can get it. Like, we know for a fact that Boosie's sitting there looking at the fact like, yeah, he's safe, but his little homies ain't. The people that did it, they not safe. If y'all think that Boosie sunk Shorty off with the, y'all know Shorty with the scar right above his eyebrow?
Yep.
The one, I told y'all the wild one. Mm-hmm. The one that Boosie, you know, the one that Boosie be sending off.
Oh, yeah.
The one he began, boy, they said that's the one who be going crazy, boy.
Uh-huh.
Like at the end of the day, boy, y'all know for a fact that he sunk them off, G. Like, soon as they even saw the GDs in Miami, it was over with.
Yeah, it didn't have to go down like that, you know. I mean, but as soon as he went out with it all, they were ready to take him.
Yeah, so this goes to show you have to protect yourself. This is a revolving door. Mm-hmm. You have to understand that if we realize what's really going on, we'll be able to realize that Boosie, he tweaked. Like I said, Boosie tweaked on this one, man. If you can see Shorty in the back, he is the main one that instantly ran past the security. You got to understand, it was more people with Shorty, and Shorty was with Duke people. Y'all got to understand, man, you can't do no shows. Like, if y'all really look in the back or where Boosie at, you see the black truck. If you look in back of the 19-year-old, you see the black truck. Y'all got to really understand, man. This sad, man. But at the end of the day, we know Boosie get what he deserved, man. They was just finna run up on Duke, and he wasn't going to fight back.
Yeah.
Duke fought back, and then he instantly didn't let them go in the back seat where the bags was. You got to understand, Duke had the bags on the floor. Mm-hmm. Duke had the bags on the floor right there on the back passenger seat. You gotta understand, man.
Yeah.
They reached all the way over there after they sunk them up, man.
Yeah. They took the bags and they left his phone. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised when they pick up the prints on that phone because you know that phone was far enough away that he wasn't holding on it when he went down. And when you drop it, it goes right near you. That was too far away. So he definitely had it.
He had the rubber case. He didn't have a glass case. You got to understand, man. Regardless of how much money he had, he didn't have a glass case that the rappers be having. Like, you got to understand the fact that case, they grabbed the phone from him. They instantly.
Those,
They want to make sure
cases.
the phone wasn't on. Exactly.
Yeah,
they want to make sure the phone wasn't on.
Yep.
When they set them up and they was asking for the change because they didn't want the voice recognition to kick in. You know how it worked, man.
Right. I mean, but I did hear that he was on he was in a live talk when that all went down. So there'll be footage of that will come out as well.
Yeah.
But like right after that, his Instagram stuff was deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
His Instagram was deleted because they deleted the live video off of Duke.
I got
you. Instagram. Don't forget, Duke had the pre-recorded videos.
Because he's walking around with pricey jewelry on. But at the same time, people still want to know. Questions still have to be answered. I don't think Boosie really answering these folks' questions. Because like I said, 1 minute he's saying, no, I ain't really know him like that. But again, he around you the whole weekend, G. So he must be around somebody that you know. So that's the reason why it goes back to J. Prince Jr. Because yeah, Boosie, he could have been around Boosie gambling, whatever it may be. But he was also around J. Prince Jr. the weekend too. You know what I'm saying? At these different events that Boosie was talking about, J. Prince Jr. was there too. Because Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo was there. But like I said, man, this video is based on J. Prince Jr. and Boosie gets words that the Chicago GDs then pulled up. They ran through H-Town. Again, they want to know from the beginning to the end what really happened to folks. And if some people can't give them what they want, hey man, it got to be an even trade. That's the way these folks looking at it. You got some people like that's trying to pay up. I heard some money being involved. I heard somebody trying to cough up over 100,000, 200,000 for some jewelry or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you got a lot of people who was there who doing some explaining. Even people who was there for a minute, they like, yeah, I seen them, but you know, it was only for a minute at a time, or you know what I'm saying? People are not trying to attach themselves to this whole Duke the Jeweler being sent up because they understand now the circle that he was involved with. They understand now that, yeah, he really got some guys that'll step for him. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, somebody gonna have to answer some questions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to, all right, Boosie, if he did walk from you from the concert garage on out, well, he went to the Parkway by himself, but it still doesn't explain that before that you said you really didn't know him like that. But again, he around you, he around you and your guys to where he's comfortable to where that he's walking to his car by himself because he was with y'all first. So you can't say you don't really know folks like that. That's my only thing. So folks, guys could get all in my comments saying, oh, Boosie, I ain't said he had nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is the story sound a little eerie. Come on, man. Y'all just got to keep it 100. I don't care if y'all really like him or not. I'm telling y'all, questions got to be answered based on folks who was plugged. Folks' family is plugged. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, his family is connected. And not only that, not only in the business world, also on the streets. So you got two sides of people who trying to understand and trying to see what happened to one of their guys. And from what they hearing, it ain't adding up. I'm telling y'all something, man. From what they hearing, it's not adding up. So what y'all getting is little bits and pieces of the story. They want to hear everything. They want to hear the from the beginning to the end. They want to hear the time that he was around J. Prince Jr. and Boosie, you know what I'm saying, gambling. Like, who was around them? Who was looking funny? Even the next day when they had another event, they did a walkthrough at a club out there in H-Town. And Duke the Jeweler was around them then. And his folks know this because he was calling. He was letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. They want to know they people is all right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all just pay attention what's going on here. We got more at store. Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth.
Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, boy, for breaking details, man. Updates on this whole situation. Y'all see what just happened to Boosie. This is a result of a person real live sitting there thinking that stuff sweet. Like, y'all got to understand, man. It was him and Tootie Raww. 4 GDs walked up on him.
And like y'all gotta understand, man, this is for entertainment purposes only, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. They walked up on Boosie, man. Boosie instantly did just like he did when dude was talking that stuff at that hotel. He instantly tried to go in on him. Y'all gotta understand how this work, man. It was Buddy right here, man. I keep telling y'all, it was too many people riding for Duke, boy. And we all know for a fact that this is a revolving door, man. Listen to what the eyewitness said, man.
If you hear that in a situation like that, then we know that, you know, you hear the noise.
Exactly.
You hear the noise, you're going to run over and check it out and see what it is. You're not going to run away from it.
You're not going to act like you heard the noise. You didn't go see what happened. You knew Duke just left, but you didn't go respond to what they said happened.
Right.
Why did you sit there and let that Boosie a clown?
Right.
Boosie is straight goofy for that. He's a goofy because at the end of the day, if y'all think Boosie is goofy, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man, and throw them clowns in the comment section.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely heard it. He said that he heard it. And so, like I was saying, I don't know if it was when the sound was in or out, but you know, like he was in another lot. You know, Duke had left. Duke was in the other lot, and you hear that noise, and you don't go towards the noise you don't go towards the noise when you're down there deep with people, and you end up having
Y'all gotta really understand, man. This something that Boosie, he tweaked when he even stepped out there. Like, real talk, man. They had to evacuate the whole club. Y'all really gotta look at this, man. Because this something that I know Boosie, he didn't think Buddy was gonna run up on him like that, man. At the end of the day, man, y'all really gotta understand they took the man chain, man.
You know, according to several people, they said that, you know, they heard the noise outside, they ran to it. Now, if he had heard it, and he's people deep.
Y'all gotta understand, Boosie didn't think that they was gonna run up on none of his crew because they had security with them. Security stepped right back. Y'all gotta really look at that. And the only reason I say Boosie, he tweaked and he kind of played like a goofy move because it's all karma from what happened with Duke. And they saying this in the DMs. I want y'all to really pay attention to it. This is something that Boosie can't do no more shows in Chicago. It's already been stamped. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, man, this is something that we all know that
either way, you're still gonna check it out.
You're not finna.
Like, real talk, you're not really finna even put yourself in the mind state of, oh, Boosie ain't do it. Boosie ain't do it. The only reason why they messing with Boosie is because of Boosie involvement. Like, real talk. Like, at the end of the day, in the 19-year-old shorty with the dreads, I kept telling y'all, shorty had to have some type of involvement in this because they keep saying his name. They keep bringing him up.
We know for a fact that Boosie ain't let that go on around him, and he didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
Now you tell me that. Now you tell me Boosie ain't had nothing to do with it, but it was at his concert. Hey, he's a clown for that. Like, and this is coming from Atlanta, y'all. The people in Atlanta trying to instantly. They looking at it. Y'all gotta look at the fact that the GDs in Atlanta, they looking at it like, boy, you did that to one of the folks. Boy, you tweaking. Like, Boosie ain't had to step on that man like that.
Right.
Like, real talk.
I mean, and is if he heard him, he definitely, like, initially I didn't hear that he had heard any noise. And knowing that he was there and he actually heard it, the fact that he himself would have security, because you know Boosie's not going to walk around by himself without security.
He not. He has security with him.
He doesn't even send his security to make sure his boy's okay that he just left. It just isn't all out, you know. And he's taking it pretty personal. That, but at the same time, like if there wasn't a grain of salt of truth, then wouldn't he, like, if it wasn't some truth to it, then wouldn't he just keep on with his business and that's it?
Like, to be honest with you, I can agree with it, but what they saying in the comment section is, like, basically, Boosie has something to do with it because he knew that Duke was going to the car because Duke told him, hey, Boosie, I'm finna ride out. They said Duke ain't even catch no plane, y'all.
He didn't.
I'm gonna lay it out flat. This is what the Fed saying, man. The Fed said that the people who was there on the stage with Duke when he recorded, when they deleted his IG live right after he got sent up. Like, I want y'all to look at the fact that the people who was there, they sit there and said that the Feds told it all, man. This is what the Feds said, y'all. The Feds said that he drove out there in the red truck. That's why they had to impound it and check it for the prints. That's where the shoe prints and the fingerprints from the 19-year-old came from, because they walked Duke all the way from the driver's side. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, they walked him from the driver's side window all the way to the front of the hood of the car. And then they sent them up. Hit that like button, boy. Hey, this sad, man, because why they had to do it to they homie.
Yeah.
That was their homie. He was there for them.
He was there for them. They were there to support one another. And, you know, he was there. He was ready to support each other. They were there to support him. He thought they were there to support him. He was there to, you know, it's a two-way street. And he had brought things there that they would all be able to benefit from and work together for the future. And this is the last thing that he expected to happen.
On a Sunday.
You know for a fact that they said that Boosie, they said it was Boosie.
Worth. Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, this is still dealing with your boy, Boosie. And not only Boosie, you got J. Prince Jr. The people want to know what J. Prince Jr. got to do with this whole situation. Again, you guys see the thumbnail, y'all read the title. Duke the Jeweler, he was in Houston, he was in H-Town. And not only that, people got to understand why stories keep changing. Even dealing with Boosie. Some people saying that, hey, I thought Duke the Jeweler was out in H-Town the whole time because Boosie invited him out there based around the whole concert and the whole events that was going down in H-Town at the time. You understand? But then you got some people like, no, Boosie saying he ain't really know fam like that. How you not really know somebody that's hanging around you the whole weekend? Even if you didn't invite him out. You know what I'm saying? And making it seem as if, like, no, dude was just basically out there on his own. See, what some people got to understand is, when Duke the Jeweler was around J. Prince Jr. and Boosie, right? Some people played or looked at Duke the Jeweler like he was a little goofy because they didn't know who he was. You understand? They looking at this dude like, who is this dude with all this jewelry on? Not knowing he connected. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing he got family that's really steppers out there. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know the background of this person. The people who knew Duke the Jeweler was connected and plugged, They like, hey man, I had nothing to do with this. It's the people on the outside who didn't understand, found background, you feel me? But he's out there at different events with you the whole time. Again, not putting this towards Boosie. It could be somebody that was around the camp. Because you just never know everybody's attentions. You know what I'm saying? You could be cool with everybody in your camp. Don't mean you gonna know like they real intentions, you know, based around somebody that you invited around you. And on top of that, you got the GDs pulling up. They running around Houston because like I said,